about to start a new painting, and it's going to be a bison. I've done one bison prior to this, which I loved, and I sold it. So I think it's time to do another original bison. I'm going to be doing it in like earthy tones. I'm pretty much always excited to paint in pink, purple, yellow, blue, orange, like 100% of the time, but I have to be in like a special mood to paint in like earthier tones because it's just not me, if that makes sense. I mean, it's me, I can make it me, but it isn't like naturally me. So I have to push myself a little bit. What I have forgotten to set up is paper towel. I go through a lot of paper towel. Now, my last bison painting was definitely darker colored, and I think I want to make this one brighter, but I think in the way that like I'm gonna make the background brighter and let the bison be darker. I was at Holy Handmade like 2 days ago, I think, and I met this photographer and her work is just beautiful. I bought this owl print and this bison print, and seeing the bison kind of inspired me to paint another one. So this right here is my painting travel bag. I am painting all the time everywhere, so it's kind of hard to have my paints stationary. So I have this really heavy bag full of paint and garbage to carry around from home to art classes at school to my art classes outside of school. So I just completed a commission mostly, so what I do have a lot of is blue paint, which is going to be good for this project. So basically this tube won't open and I'm really scared it's gonna explode, so I think I'm gonna put my painting smock on. Not as cute as my dress, but I think it's necessary. Just realized that all the blue tubes that I have are actually kind of like empty, so we're just gonna keep going and see what happens. Probably one of my favorite colors to use, just teal, just golden acrylic teal. I love it, love it, love it, love it. Like if I start using it, I can't stop and I just end up putting it everywhere. So I have to like take a breath and limit myself. This is Winnie. She has come to join me in my painting process. She's actually a very good helper. She likes to make a mess of everything, which I guess is not, my parents are looking at me right now. Winnie! Okay, go. Do you want to go outside? Come on. After realizing that this is darker than I am intending it to be, I realized I forgot to put white paint on my canvas, so. I've been really getting into a painting mood recently. I mean, the winter is starting to go away and the sun's starting to come out. Like many other people, I get a little bit of winter sadness, which can often affect my like painting motivation. And as soon as the sun comes out and the snow starts to melt and the lake also starts to thaw, I get a little bit more motivated to start putting paint on canvas. This might be surprising, but this is one of my top used colors. I know. I don't even know how to say that, but it's like a reddish, pinkish, purplish color, and I love it. I love it. This might be where my painting process gets a little weird. I usually try to create like texture in my canvases. I want people to want to like touch it. So I have this tripod and it has these little like suction cups on it, and I think I'm gonna paint them and see what texture they make. Let's start with one and see how it goes. Okay. It's making bubble looking kind of thing. Okay, so that's cool. I've also been hanging up some macrame around my art room. And so one of the macrame things came with a glass bowl that came in bubble wrap. So I'm gonna try that out as well. Now what I have to do is find a section that I have yet to pop, I think. And I'm just gonna cut that out. Like this. Okay. I'm gonna go back in with this whitey yellow color and like, yeah, does it make sense? I feel like I have a vision, but I'm only seeing part of the vision. So let's try this. Ooh, that's cool. I like this. I wish it was like a little more, yeah, like that. A lot of people don't get my vision until I've completed the painting. So if you don't get it yet, that's okay. I don't blame you. I'm not totally sure if I do either. But at the end, it'll come together. It's really a trust the process kind of thing. Now I'm going to pop the bubbles. Okay. I have this flower that I've actually cut from the decorations in this room. And I think I'm going to like paint it and like, you know? Okay, let's see. Okay, this is what it looks like. So it's definitely not doing the most, but it is providing some cool texture, which I'm not mad at. Time to just like, okay, now I'm just gonna do some, you know, I don't know how to explain it, just some brushy, wishy-woo kind of thing. This is my beloved fan brush. I know she looks beat up. I know she looks like she's been through all of the wars, but I love my fan brush because I can just make the coolest little wavy texture, which I'll show you just 1 second. Now you see, I had this idea of like a suggestion of like water. And I know this might not look like water exactly, but that's the point, it's abstract, which is my favorite part. Now I've just made a sort of greenish color on my palette, and I'm gonna apply that to the canvas. Like, maybe this is a suggestion of like grass, or maybe it's just fun and textureful. Is that a word? I don't know. I often have people ask me to like explain my process, but I don't even know what to say. It's kind of I do it, and I just put paint on the canvas and then something happens. But to be fair, sometimes I do it and I put paint on the canvas and I hate it. You know, it happens more than you think. And so really my answer is just trial and error and doing. I rarely go into anything with a plan, I guess you could say. It's more just fun, and it's more of a feeling. Yeah, it's a feeling. Now, the background might look kind of wild right now, and I cannot promise that it is gonna stay the same once the painting is finished. A lot of the times I'll put the animal on top and change the background around it just to fit the composition. But I'm happy with the colors. Things might change, but today I'm happy. So this is my background painting process. Sometimes it's different. You know, it's always different. It's never the same, but it always comes out fun in the end. And this is probably one of my favorite parts of painting, is the background. Is just the feeling and the fun of the colors and the paint and the texture and everything that comes with it. But yeah. Oh, this is the end result of my hands. Not terrible.